And another little tidbit, this is a good nugget for designers like us that maybe we weren't thinking of. It actually came to me when I was trying to save some sellers money. They had to repaint everything. We had to remove wallpaper from 150,000 years ago. And we had to repaint 5,000 square feet, which
Oof.
can get really expensive when you do walls, trim, ceilings, the whole
Yes,
Monty.
absolutely.
So what I've started doing, and I just wanted to know if you had considered this in your trials and tribulations, painting the trim and the wall color the same in a neutral tone, neutral color, such as alabaster, which is a warm white. Have you guys considered doing that?
So we have talked about it because I really love that. I've seen it quite often and it's very, very pretty. Even changing the sheen on the trim with the same color just gives it such a wow factor.
We did that in the laundry room.
And we did do that in
Yeah.
the laundry room.
There's 3 different sheens of the same color in
So
there.
if you look, I know
See,
that
that's such an interesting part. Nobody ever thinks about that. The sheen changes everything.
Yeah. We have duration extra white on the wall. We have Pro Classic extra white on the trim, and then we have Pro Classic semi-gloss on the ceiling.
on the
I
ceiling,
mean,
Semi-gloss on the ceiling. People don't like that typically. So
it's created
you
quite
know
a
what that's like? Carla, think about when you do your eye makeup and you start with a base, like a bright white to do your canvas on top of, and then you like do like maybe like a little light brown in your crease, and then you do like a darker on your lid. That's exactly what you guys just did, using those 3 different tones to make one eye look pulled together.
yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
And I
I
feel
think
that
that's such a great idea.
that's why I feel that the entire room blends in so well because we didn't really overdo it. We just used the same exact color, just in a different sheen.
And it gives it a different feel. It gives it a different feel.
Yes.
Totally. And nobody thinks about that. And it's a great money saver
Yes.
Yeah.
just to not have to, buy buckets of paint that's going to be wasted.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And especially what we did with the semi-gloss in the ceiling is that we wanted the ceilings to be taller. We only have 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
People think that we have 10 and 12-foot ceilings, and we're like, no, we don't. We have
8-foot
only 8-foot ceilings. So we decided to create that sheen,
Illusion.
the illusion of being taller by adding the semi-gloss.
It's just like raising the curtain rod.